Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, find out who fans are waiting in line for days before the show even starts. Then, it is the hottest TikTok food trend. Stephanie Hansen is getting to the bottom of Butterboards. And we're setting sail for love and adventure. Ted books a trip on the real Love Boat. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to The Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hope you're having a great day. We are. Kendall has the day off. So sitting in the Ed McMahon chair, it's Stephanie Hansen, everyone. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
This is a friendship and a TV first.
Yes.
Because, like I say, I have a few people. You know, as you get older, you have you get a smaller and smaller circle of friends. Y'all know what I mean? Like you get it, and that circle gets smaller as you get older. And this lady right here is in that circle. She's one of my dearest friends, and this is a friendship first. You've never sat in the Ed McMahon position before. That's right. I mean, Kendall's off, but we've hosted a radio show together.
Yeah.
For months. You filled in when Alexis was on maternity, but you've never been...
I've only done cooking, and so this will be fun to do some of the hot dish. And
Yeah.
hopefully I'll have opinions. It was a joke.
I was just going to say.
I know. I got all the feels.
Are those new glasses?
Well, they're my TV show glasses.
I like them. Wait.
I may not be able to read a prompter, but they look good.
Oh, here's the good news. You don't have to read a prompter.
Okay, great.
I'll do it all for you. Now, you know, this is the new, you haven't been here since the new configuration.
No, and the new setup where Kendall sits, there's a piece of tape here that my belly button is supposed to be facing, so yes.
And turn around, did you see the varmint behind you? No, other way. Did you see the varmint behind you?
Yeah, beavers and I.
Well, first of all, it's not a beaver.
Is it a real marmot?
Well, no, the damn thing's not alive, Steph. It's not gonna jump off the counter.
Is it a beaver, an otter, a squirrel?
It's a marmot. It's a marmot, and I got to tell you, I've said this 4,000 times. I don't know what a marmot is.
No one does. We don't even have them anywhere near us, do we?
Do we, Eric? Do we have marmots around here?
Eric's the expert on all rodents.
I know. We're asking photographer Eric like he's like Jacques Cousteau or something, but yeah.
He might be.
I don't know. Yeah. Anybody in the audience know? I don't know. They look like a good group of people. No, they don't know, or no marmots. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. But no, it's good. It's fun to have you here.
It's fun to be had.
We're approaching the 1-year anniversary of our Disney World trip together. We went to Disney with executive producer Jeff and Steph, and we just had the best time ever.
We sure did. We walked a ton. We drank a ton. I've never met anyone that can drink more double vodka sodas. And then
who?
Than you. It's like your dad. You know how you never thought you saw your dad drunk? Jason was like
Thank
that.
you, audience. You did. We were at a pub in Epcot, and I did hear you go, wow, you boys can sure drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought I was able to keep up with the Wisconsin folks. Nope.
No, because let's just say, you're not a lightweight.
No.
You're not an amateur.
No, I am not. But you guys really, I was like, wow. And I paced myself. I was good. I like champagne, too, so.
And that goes right to your head.
And you can only drink so much because it's a fortune.
That's right. Let's get you ready for the hot dish?
I am ready.
Let's get ready, Leo. Roll it here. Time for the hot dish. Here we go. Got to make sure I'm on my belly button mark here. There we go.
Cute new graphics for the hot dish. I love them.
Yeah, all new. Well, let's start off with this. The drama continued last night on the season finale of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, this is the last few minutes of the show. Let me set this up. And Lisa Rinna is being called out by Kyle for allegedly planting a story about Kathy Hilton, who is Kyle's sister. Look at this.
What's going on?
Oh my God.
Did either one of you leak to the press any of this information about Kathy?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Tell
I
her.
don't do that.
No.
No.
It was someone who works for you.
Interesting.
A publicist.
Kathy launched an investigation and found out that it was someone on Erica's team that had leaked these stories.
My publicist did that? Well, then you should show me what you have.
I'm sure we can get that to you.
Please do that ASAP.
Ooh. That's why somebody said, you know, about there's Renna. If you don't watch the show, Lisa Renna has the blue dress on. This is why somebody said a couple weeks ago, why would you want to mess with Kathy Hilton? Because there's Rich, and then there's Hilton Hotel Rich.
Yeah.
And the fact that, you just heard Kyle, Kathy Hilton was so bothered by tabloid stories about her, she launched her own investigation.
She has like a detective on the case.
She called like the Law and Order cast to find out, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, those ladies were so chilly.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
dead stares of chilly, icy behavior.
Yeah. Did you see the jewels, though?
Yes, I did.
The one that Kyle was wearing was worth $1.2 million.
Could you ever even leave the house?
No, I would be so afraid.
Oh, I mean, you'd have to have like bodyguards. No way.
Well, I'm sure they did. They had reps watching the women. I would be afraid to wear that.
Absolutely. Unless you're like on a movie set or something.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Too much.
This was the finale, and then next week is part 1 of the reunion. And thank you, back row. We're getting a trailer later today. I just found out. Oh yeah.
Okay, and the outfits were released yesterday, just so they're not great. So be prepared for the worst outfits in a reunion show you've ever seen.
Wow.
They got to choose their own theme, and oh boy, it's rough.
Oh wow. I wish you had opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Next in the dish, it was another reveal on The Masked Singer, and the mummies got the boot. Why do I read stuff like that? Anyway, guesses ranged from Joey, Matthew, and Martin Lawrence to the boys from Home Improvement. It was TV theme night. Let's look who it is.
Just look over your shoulder. Guess who'll be standing there? Hey, we're the mummies. The peeps every mummy around. But we're too busy singing. Take it on! The iconic Barry Williams, Christopher Knight, and Mike Lookalot.
The Brady's! The Brady's! Yes!
Oh my God. Bobby looks like an Oak Ridge boy.
He's channeling some David Crosby or something.
Yeah. Oh my. Isn't it funny? Bobby is the youngest, but looks the oldest.
Yes.
Oh, but you know what? They all look. I mean, Greg's still good looking.
Oh, he's been good looking
Barry.
since the beginning of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Didn't he literally have a real date with
Florence Henderson?
Yes.
He did. And who? And Marcia. Yeah, he also. They made out.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Making out with mom and your sister on the show.
Rolled around on that fake grass in the Brady Bunch backyard, you know.
Getting all up in it.
Yeah. And poor Tiger. They never really wrote. They wrote him off. They really never just. Where is he? Was he in a pound?
He's with Alice's butcher.
Sam.
Yes.
Sam. Oh, poor Sam.
Yeah, he got written off too.
I know.
And Oliver. Nobody cared about Oliver, the cousin, after a while.
No, and that's again when you know a show's going downhill is when they add a child.
I was waiting for Fonzie to show up.
That's right, yeah. And speaking of, next week we're adding a child to our show. That's right, yeah. We're adding,
It's me.
There'll be a kid in Ted McGinley, yeah. Another person was also booted, Shark Tank star Damon John. So he was all booted off. Well, also on The Masked Singer, I've said it 1,000 times, I love a good TV theme. You know, especially the 80s and 90s, I love TV themes from that era. Well, Robin Thicke performed a tribute to his dad, Alan. Because, you know, other than being the star of Growing Pains, Alan Thicke wrote a lot of TV theme songs, including Different Strokes and Growing Pains. Look at this.
Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on you crying. You know we're nearly there. The best is ready to begin. Ooh, as long as we got each other, we got the world spinning right in our hands. Baby, you and me, we gotta be the luckiest dreamers. Never quit dreaming. As long as we keep on giving, we can take anything that comes our way. Oh, baby, rain or shine, all the time. We got each other, sharing the laughter and love.
I love that theme.
It kind of makes you verklempt. Like, it reminds you of just your childhood, and there aren't theme songs like that anymore.
No.
That is a lost art.
One of my favorite is Who's the Boss. I loved the Who's the Boss theme song. That was so good.
Nobody knows more than you do, too.
No, I can name it in like 2 notes, man. It's a useless skill of my life. We're gonna take a break. More Hot Dish and more Stephanie when we return. Back after this. Welcome back. I don't know why I said it so dramatically, but hello, welcome back. Reese Witherspoon was on with Jimmy Fallon last night, and the two played a game of What's Behind Me. That's our Late Night Rewind.
This guy.
I love your laugh.
He's
That's
one
so
of the
good.
greatest songwriters.
Oh,
okay?
and
and he's
Paul
been around
McCartney.
for a really long time, and he loves to wear like feathers, and he.
Elton John.
Yes. Okay. He is doing something that people used to do but they never did this. But you might have done this as a kid at a Halloween party in the 60s. The 80s. Okay.
Trick-or-treating.
No kid does this.
No kid does this ever, no.
But it has fruit.
Oh, bobbing for apples?
Yes!
Now it is time to see what is behind me.
What is behind him? Okay.
Yes, here we go.
Oh. Wow! Wow!
Wow is right. Okay. That's a great bit, but wow, you have to take the long way home to get to the finale of that. You know what I mean?
Yes. And have you ever bobbed for apples? It's really fun.
You
yes,
have?
Yes.
You have?
At some like kid's birthday party, and pin the tail on the donkey, and you bob for apples, and you stuck your whole face in there, and then you come up, and it's all like water's dripping down, but you got the apple, and then they let you eat it.
We didn't have that in Indiana. We weren't allowed to do that in Indiana, I guess, yeah. Our Hot Dish now continues with our insider to the stars. I wonder if he's ever bobbed for apples. It's Dax Holt from the Hollywood Raw podcast. Hi, Dax.
Hello, good morning.
Dax, have you ever bobbed for apples?
I mean, maybe back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But I was very young.
Dax, are we in your private sanctuary this morning? Where are we?
It's a whole thing. Now we're in my bedroom. Again, we've had our friends out from Germany who have been staying in my office. So I am just like a nomad roaming from room to room, trying to find somewhere to talk to you from.
Well, I appreciate the effort, and your room is lovely, by the way. Good
Thank
furnishings. You. Okay, who did you chat with this week?
Oh, so we had one of my good friends on, Ryan Nauman, who has basically worked at every spot on the planet when it comes to entertainment news reporting. I met him at TMZ. That's where he got his start. He was actually an intern there. I was at his graduation. I've known him for so long. But he's worked at Star, In Touch, Daily Mail. He is now the editor-in-chief of Radar Online. So the guy has stories for days and days and days. But if you watch the recent Netflix documentary, The Bling Ring, have you watched that yet?
I haven't yet. I need to. Jeff has. has, yeah, and says it's really good.
Yeah, so it's all about the burglar bunch stories back in the day where it was those people going around and ripping off all the celebrities when they were out of town. Well, in the documentary, Nick Prugo actually says, I had a contact at TMZ. This is his contact, Ryan Nauman. And so we talked all about the burglar bunch and that story and how he got in tight with those kids and how they were giving him all their stories. We got into, he like befriended Lindsay Lohan during her wild and crazy days. So we just went through a myriad of stories of throughout his life and all this good gossip that he has and like a lot of just behind the scenes dirt, which was really, really fun to talk about.
Is it one of those jobs, Dax, and you had it too at TMZ, where you start to build these, and look, journalism of any kind, entertainment or political, it's all about sports, it's all about connection and relationships. Is he a guy, Dax, that probably gets 3 or 4 DMs a day of stars or their publicists giving them information? I mean, is he constantly in a position of getting dish?
Oh, 100%. He's just like a really friendly guy, so everyone wants to talk to him. But I did ask him, I said, you've been doing this for a really long time. I said, what is the ratio between stories coming from other people and stories coming directly from the celebs themselves for you to cover? And he said 50% these days.
Really?
Yeah. It's like 50-50. The stars themselves giving up because they want to also be covered. And then I'm not going to tell you the name. However, he did say the hardest person in Hollywood to cover is someone you might not. When he said the name, I was shocked. I was like, really? This person is such a nightmare to cover that you don't even want to cover them because they're always nitpicking about every single story that goes up about them.
Oh, okay. So difficult in terms of they don't like, no matter what the coverage is, they don't like it.
Correct. They're just like, it's a nightmare to cover this. And it's a woman. They don't like to, she doesn't like anything that's ever written about her or the way it's written, or it's just like, oh, I'd rather just avoid writing about her because it's a nightmare every time.
And why bother? Why bother?
Yep.
You do reveal it in the podcast, right, Dax?
Oh, yeah. She's a big daytime star.
Oh. Daytime. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, can you just tell? Okay, I need one more clue, Dax. I need one more clue. Presently on daytime television?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we have to guess. Okay, bye, Dax. No, yeah. No, I want to listen to the podcast right now. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next week. Go download that episode right now. Hollywood Raw, wherever you get your podcast. Audience, who is it? Who do you think? Okay, on daytime right now. So
Rachel Ray.
Kelly Clarkson. No.
Wendy Williams, but she's
Wendy
not
Williams
on
is
right
off.
now.
She's on off right now. Ellen's on right now.
Well,
any of the on The View. That show you don't watch because you're watching us, but.
Or what about Morning News? Kelly Ripa or Gayle King?
Oh, Kelly Ripa.
Yeah, it's easy to do Kelly, but she gets a bad.
I met Kelly in person on an island with her husband and her 2 children and my child and Kurt, and she was lovely. Really lovely and very normal. So I don't think it's her.
Well, I met Cher in a factory.
I know you did. No, it was just one of those.
I did. I met her in a factory. Yeah, I did. Anyway, I'm kidding. I want to say.
Rachel Ray.
I want to say Rachel Ray.
Yeah, I think so.
I have heard that she can be a little bit of a pill.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I have heard. I've never met her.
I never have either. And there's all these people that you think are like so nice and kind, and then you meet them in person or you hear all this stuff. Like Ellen. I mean, who knew that she was such a troll behind the scenes? I mean, she apparently is. I don't know her, but that's what we've heard.
Oh, shoot. I'm getting a rap. Let's go. I love you. God, I love you. Next in the dish, how badly do you want to see Harry Styles in concert? Well, the reason I'm asking that,
Are you looking at me? I came to Harry Styles very late in life, but I'm having a hard time not thinking about him, I'll be honest. I know, he just...
Do you need a cool towel?
No, but he has so much joie de vivre.
Oh,
and
he does.
He's got so much talent.
He
and all
melts
the
your butter,
acting.
huh, Steph?
He can, yeah.
Well, here's the reason I'm asking. Listen to this. 2 super fans in LA are already in line for his concert. Okay, audience, the show isn't until Halloween. Look.
Hey everyone, just wanted to let you know we have started camping out for the Harry Ween show. We're passing out wristbands and taking out names, so just come meet us over at Lot D. That's where we'll be. See you then.
She's like 11. Where's her parents? Shouldn't she be in school?
Her parents bring in
Listen
her
to me.
food
I'm
every
like,
day.
get off my lawn. Yeah, but.
You're the Clint Eastwood of concert management.
I know, yeah. Is there anybody, by the way, I should say, the internet is not sure if this is a joke or if they're really that committed to Harry Ween, which is very weird.
I'm very committed to Harry Ween. I mean, to see him on Halloween would be excellent. It would be.
I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying instead of Halloween. Anyway, is there anybody, dear friend, anything that you would wait that long to see?
No. I won't even like the people I love unless I have like front row or VIP or somebody gives me a ticket. I'm too lazy to even really go.
Yeah.
I'm terrible about these kind of things. But I've been to lots of things, just, you know.
The only one that I would wait maybe half that time is
Who?
Nobody actually. No, yeah. No,
I mean, I was like gonna say like Bruce Springsteen, Elton John, but I could have gone and saw Bruce Springsteen and I couldn't even get up to get online to get the ticket.
Oh, you know who? If he was alive, Johnny Carson. No, I would wait. If I could bring him back from the dead.
Or J.R. Ewing for you.
Or Larry Hagman.
Yeah.
If I could bring, but I've met Larry. I met Larry. So yeah.
I mean, maybe Ina Garten.
Yeah, but Johnny, I would.
The Barefoot Contessa?
Yeah, not for me, but you have fun with that. Next in the dish, Ted, I'm not going to say this. Ted wrote in the teleprompter, speaking of Harry Ween, season 3. Ted, no, let me tell you. This is how good Ted is. He just wrote that in the control room, let me tell you. I'm not saying it again. Season 3 of Love is Blind is right around the corner, and we're getting a first look at the cast. I haven't seen this. Netflix had them share some of their best qualities that they're looking for, I should say. Let's look at this.
I'm looking for somebody that's going to be a best friend and a leader and somebody that I can enjoy doing life with.
I like to tell people I'm looking for like an alpha, someone that's a take charge personality.
If we can both be kind and genuine together, that's definitely number 1.
I'm looking for someone that's spontaneous, fun.
A big piece for me is reciprocity, a teammate.
Has integrity, is able to hold an intellectual conversation, and is a good person.
My number 1 pet peeve is people that can't read a room.
Someone who looks to others to solve problems before trying to figure it out themselves.
When people are on their phone at social outings. Inconsistency in a relationship especially.
It's kind of stupid, but just people who chew loudly.
Someone that is not willing to try new things, that is very annoying.
Someone who is taking themselves too seriously.
A bad driver then, it's like, get off the road, you can't drive.
Well, in the group, there's an aerospace engineer, a ballet dancer, a water treatment engineer in the group, a nurse, and others. The new season is set in Dallas, and it's going to debut in 2 weeks over there on Netflix. Steph?
It looked a little drippy. I mean, I want consistency in a man.
Reciprocity? I can't even say it.
I
reciprocity.
I want
there we
a
go.
leader in the.
I don't know.
This is a relationship. It's not a job interview.
Or just good nookie. Can't they just be honest? Like, that's what I'm looking for on Netflix. Anyway, the audience is like, really? It's time to meet our next JVIP of the week. Today, it's Caitlin Prigge. She says she loves watching The Hot Dish. Caitlin also enjoys our hot takes. She gets a Jason Show mug, and she's also entered to win the grand prize. That includes coming to the studio to watch our show, $150 accessories gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from Woodhouse Spa. Ooh. Audience, I love you. We'll be right back after this. Coming up next, move over charcuterie boards. There's a new TikTok trend in town, Butterboards. What are they? Stephanie Hansen is giving you the creamy 411. No, that sounded gross. Anyway, and producer Ted is playing cruise director as he sets sail on the new love boat, or I should say, the real love boat. Is this trip worth taking? His review is coming up. Well, charcuterie boards, they had their moment. But now, it's done, yeah. But now, it's time for something even hotter. Butterboards. That's right. Stephanie Hansen, everybody. Give it up for Stephanie Hansen again, yes. Back in the kitchen, lady.
So there was a guy, and he wrote a cookbook called 6 Seasons, and I happen to actually have it. And he had this giant butter board that he was using when he was entertaining. And this lady on TikTok picked it up and made a butter board, and it kind of went viral. And everyone's making butter boards now, and the New York Times featured it. And I'm crazy about butter. Like, it's one of my favorite foods.
We were just saying, I was in a hotel lobby waiting, had some time, and I went online, and 4 consecutive organizations had posted about this. And I sent it to Jeff, and then we got it. Yep. We were like, we got to do this. We got to do this.
All right. So boards in general.
Yes.
So I bought these on my van trip because I knew I wanted to do butter boards. So you can put the butter right on there, but I think that's kind of gross. So I use a little parchment paper.
Okay.
And I just put a dot of honey down there, and it keeps the parchment paper from sliding around.
Oh.
Little trick.
Look at that.
So then you get your butter.
Okay, can I stop you right there?
Yes.
That looks like, that looks like real fancy butter.
No, it's not actually.
It's not?
No, it's just not put into logs. It's flat. Okay. My great idea here is not working as well as it should. But you get your butter.
Yeah.
And you put it on your board.
There we go. Now we're cooking with butter.
Yeah, I need to get some real. And you just go along, okay? And you get it all decorated. And you guys, this got me thinking. Because why do you just need to do this with butter? Like, why can't you do this with a feta spread or hummus or port wine cheese or really any of the things? Because I'll be honest, charcuterie boards are fun, but I'd much rather have a spread board.
Yeah.
Because I just think...
That's really what this is. It's not just butter, like you just said. It's really a spread board.
Yes, and you can make them savory or you can make them sweet. So I've got pretty much all the butter on there. I'm going to let that sit for 1 second.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you another way to do this. So let's say, because butter for some people is just too much, right? They're like, oh my God, all that butter. I don't know who you are, but it is possible.
Yeah.
So,
not us in this audience. Nope.
There is this like special flatbread. So why can't you make a board on the flatbread like I did here? Could be a feta spread. It could be a goat cheese spread, but it's right on the bread. So then you can either cut it or people can just tear into it.
I love that idea.
And did you know you can eat chrysanthemums? Because edible flowers are on a lot of these boards. And this is a mum, and they're like popular in the fall. And you can eat the leaves and the petals. They're kind of peppery. They're delicious.
They are?
Yeah, and it's just for fun. Like, it gives a little fall color there.
They're not poisonous?
No. No, a lot of flowers you can eat, actually.
Okay, hold on.
It's just peppery.
Okay.
I'm always bringing you new things. Now,
It tastes like a flower.
If I was on TikTok, I'd probably make this look a little bit better, but since I'm just on
Jason
TV.
show, don't worry about it.
Okay, so the idea is you get your board down, and then you put something on top, and then you decorate it. So I really like hot honey. Do you like hot honey?
I've never had hot honey.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Hot honey on an apple?
What? So is it hot, like spicy there?
Yes, cayenne. I think I
you need some water? Can we have some water for Stephanie, please? Did you swallow? It's that damn petal. I knew it. It's the flower. It is the flower. Don't eat them.
butter.
I couldn't love live television more.
Hot honey.
Okay.
Cranberries.
Okay, we got some water for you.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. Why don't you take a good swig of that?
I literally think I am choking on our chrysanthemum petal.
I told you.
I know you did.
Okay, here. No, I want you to have some.
Little nuts.
Okay, before you continue, would you? The audience and I want you to have some
Is
water.
everyone feeling
Everyone,
uncomfortable?
right? You're fine at home.
Okay, that's perfect.
You better now.
The chrysanthemum petal has gone down.
I told you.
Maybe we shouldn't eat chrysanthemums.
That's what I said.
But so you can. You can just.
Why do I feel like this is an episode of the Carol Burnett Show?
It
like
is.
this is like, okay.
I'm way better looking though than Bobby Brady, as we saw.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. So little salt,
Okay.
little herbs.
And you could really add whatever that's kind of the magic of this.
I put a bunch of combinations on my website. So it could be savory, it could be sage, it could be jam, it could be shrubs, or it could be
shrubs.
I knew when I said shrubs you'd freak out, but it's like a little vinegar juice.
Oh,
It could be olive oil.
I thought you meant like going out to your deck and just cutting a little shrub and throwing it on there. Yeah.
It can be microgreens, it can be radishes. So you can have like a savory or a sweet.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. I want some of that hot. What hot honey do you like? Tell the people because we're gonna ask. Oh Lord, G. Okay, here we go. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. Oh God, I love it. Welcome to Please Don't Eat the Daisies. That's right, yeah.
Nothing.
Thank you, everyone that got that reference. Yeah.
Nothing like choking live on the air.
No, hey, that's what live television's all about. Hey, tell the folks, okay, that I had some of this in the break, y'all. You know I like to tell you about good products. This pepper, what is it called? Hot honey?
Hot honey. It's got it's Heart Soul Heat, and it is a local company. And this is the ghost honey, and it's made with ghost peppers. It's very hot.
Yeah.
But it's delicious in the honey because it's hot and it's sweet.
And a little dabble do ya?
Yeah.
Like I had a little bit. I had Stephanie's butter in that sounded dirty. But I had Stephanie's Butterboard in the break, and it was real good.
It is good. And you've got garlic you can use. This is our roasty chickpeas. This one is just a hummus.
Yeah, Eric, before we move on, let's show this.
Yeah, 'cause that's a pretty one,
This
too.
is a hummus board, everyone. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
So don't just think butter. If that kind of grosses you out, expand your horizons.
That's right. There we go.
I think we're going to see a lot of these during the Halloween season.
We are. We know Stephanie loves to cook, and so do some famous faces, so we thought it would be fun to put Stephanie and you to a test. It's game time, everybody. Here we go. So, yeah, put your glasses on.
Gotta put the glasses on so I can see. I'm
That's
very
right.
competitive. I like to win.
I know, me too. Today's game is called Famous Foodies. I'm going to show Stephanie and you at home an Instagram picture featuring food cooked by a food celebrity. And you have to guess who made it.
Okay.
Okay? And there are multiple choice.
Okay.
Not just food celebrities, too, by the way. Here we go. You ready? First up, Steph. Who made these fried eggs on a bed of scallions and kale along with some banana pancakes? Is it Drew Barrymore, Gwyneth Goop Paltrow, or Jennifer Garner?
Jennifer Garner.
You are wrong.
Oh, it's Goop! Oh,
It is
Goop!
Gwyneth Goop Paltrow.
I should have known it was so highly produced.
Look at that.
Yeah, and
That
Goop
is-
doesn't eat that, by the way.
No, she
No,
ain't eating that.
She eats lettuce.
She's not really eating that. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Next up, a Betty Crocker bake and fill cake. Who made this? Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, or Taylor Swift?
Ryan Reynolds.
You're close. Blake Lively.
Okay. at
Blake
least
Lively.
She is pregnant with her 4th child. I don't know how she's got that kind of time.
Yeah, well, look at that cake.
I know, it's fancy.
Okay, I'm very excited for this. Here we go. Which famous face made this black truffle risotto?
Okay.
Stanley Tucci, Rachel Ray, or George Clooney?
It's not Rachel Ray. And Stanley Tucci is an obvious answer because he's Mr. Italian TV show and he would have black truffles. I'm going to say it's George Clooney.
You are wrong. It's Stanley Tucci. There we go.
I mean, I'm not doing very well in this game.
You are not. Thank goodness we're
I'm
not playing for a
overthinking
prize.
it. I'm overthinking
You're
it.
overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Okay, here we go. Next, turkey hash. Who made this? Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, or Viola Davis? The
Viola
audience
Davis.
is the audience is playing too. I love it. Audience, who do you think it is? Oprah. Everyone's saying Oprah. It's Oprah. Yeah. Oprah cooks more than you think she does. She really, she has had really good chefs over the years. Okay, next, one more. Homemade meatballs. Jennifer Garner, Leah Michele, or Real Housewife of New York, Dorinda Medley?
Jennifer Garner.
You got it, finally!
I know she cooks.
She got one right. Stephanie, you're going home with a prize package valued at $27,000. That's right.
And a bottle of free
And
water.
a bottle of free Fox water. That's right. For all of Stephanie's recipes and her picks, go to her website. It's now right there. And go get her cookbook, stephaniesdish.com. Right there it is, True North Cabin Cookbook. And find that wherever books are sold. Ted and more when we come back. Back after this. I'm going to eat some more butter.
Has that ever happened?
CBS hit the high seas last night with its newest dating show. The Real Love Boat debuted. And if you're wondering where the idea came from, well, here's the show open.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The Love Boat promises something for everyone. Said love. Welcome aboard, it's love.
Was Aaron Schwab not available to sing that? I mean, that's one of my favorite themes. But anyway, that's The Real Love Boat, where a captain, a bartender, and a cruise director are hoping they can facilitate long-term love. But where does it stack among the best dating shows? We're going to find out because it's time for 32% of America Loves Ted. Joining us now, our cruise director, producer Ted Johnson. Hello, Ted.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, Ted, can I ask a question? Now, look, I'm not going to get to your questions right now. My first question is, I know how old you are. I should say how young you are. Have you seen any episode of the original Love Boat?
No. I have seen them make cameos on other TV shows. Like there was an episode of Boy Meets World where Ted and Bernie came on.
Okay, back to the pre-scripted questions. So let me get to the most obvious. Ted he's our producer. He's also the grand poobah of dating shows. Where does this rank?
I would say, if you just some sort of substance of the show, you got kind of like a Love Island vibe, maybe a little Amazing Race with the adventure, and then sprinkle in, Road Rules when they had Semester at Sea.
Okay. Well, and it's on network. It's on CBS. Is it tawdry or is it real vanilla?
Oh, it's boring. They kept running promos of Amazing Race, and I was like, when does this start?
Oh, no. Well, how does it work? How does this exactly work?
So you had about 5 or 6 men and women, and they would do some like challenges and stuff, and then the women would. So at first the women then will have first pick, and so there were fewer women than men, and so eventually a man or two get kicked off the ship.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, it's real boring.
Okay. Are there any special guests?
Ted Lange. Is that how you say it? Ted
Lang.
Ted Lange.
Is it Lange?
Ted Lange.
Oh, okay.
There he is. The bartender showed up and gave them love advice.
Really?
Yeah, he said, I mean, from a love boat to another love boat.
Okay, and that was there any other like Love Boat cast member that popped up? Did Vicky pop up?
Not that I'm aware of.
God, I love you. Okay. Now Ted, this is what executive producer Jeff, and you know what I'm going to say, loved more than anything. Tell the folks how the budget on this must be a little mid-range because they didn't even charter an entire boat, right?
No, they just got them rooms on an already booked Princess cruise ship. And they didn't even hide the Princess Cruises. So Princess Cruises must, fund this. But, so they've got their, what they call the sail away ceremony. Very dramatic, right? Well, it's not as dramatic when you got people in the background over the lookout deck watching as these people are being eliminated. You can wait.
So you have like tourists from like Orlando on the set.
Yeah, and there's you could see people back there lounging. There's like people reading a book and lounging.
Okay, is there a prize at the end?
How much do you think you would win if you won the real Love Boat?
Audience, what do you think?
On network TV.
10? 25,000.
50. But I mean, come on, 50?
Yeah,
and a Princess Cruise for 2. They do win that.
Wow. Okay, I was kind of looking forward to this, and now I don't want to watch it. Yeah, but we still love you. Ted, are you gearing up for holiday movie season?
Yes, but we have to get through Harryween first.
Bye, Ted. Ted Johnson, everyone. I'm not going to say it again. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back. Before we get to the world's shortest segment, I know I'm going to get questions. People are asking about my shoes. They're Jaws shoes. They have Jaws on them. I already got one tweet. See, they have Jaws on them. They're little, right there. Anyway, it's time for the world's shortest segment. It's your chance to get a Jason Show mug. Join us in the studio audience next week and donate 5 or more non-perishable food items. It's all for Fox 9 Voices for Change food drive, benefiting a great organization, Second Harvest Heartland. We start collecting items on Monday. When you come into our studio audience, just bring 5 items when you come, and you will go home with the Jason Show mug. Sign up for our audience on our social media. You'll find the link there. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this. Welcome back. It is time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this segment until I read it right now. Forget honoring historic figures or TV icons. A new statue in Canada pays respect to a snack food. Cheeto, Alberta is now home to a giant Cheeto. The 17-foot sculpture shows a giant cheese puff held up by some dusty orange fingers and a thumb. The landmark is meant to celebrate the Cheeto dust, some call Cheetle, the same pronunciation of the town. That's cool. You know? I mean, we have the Mary Tyler Moore statue. I don't know if I need the dramatic zoom back and forth into it. That's a little creepy. Hey, tomorrow on the show, Michael Rappaport will join us live. Ooh, I got to talk to him about Housewives. Oh, he loves Housewives. Plus, Christopher Straub and some Project Runway stars will join us as well. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.